Hey everyone, welcome to the True Blue Podcast. I am your host, Zachary Sucardi. This is session 106. It's been a minute since I've recorded a podcast, almost 2 years. I think August of 24. I don't know. I lost interest. My energy was split in different directions. And my little brother asked me recently about this, and I thought, you know what? I think I'm ready to come back and to keep on doing it, you know? It's there's so many podcasts. You know, I'm not a big social media presence. I don't do like TikTok. I don't post a lot on Instagram. I don't self-promote a lot, but I mean all those things I'd be willing to do. I just don't do it. And sometimes I get a little, like kind of disenchanted with it all. I start kind of losing sight of the reason why I'm podcasting, and I think that's part of it. And again, just being in like a different place with, I guess, where my energy was at. So, but yeah, I'm wanting to do it again. Kind of simplifying it, just getting my voice out there, speaking my piece, sharing, self-care. Love self-care, love music. So, hey, I'm just going to keep doing it, and just going to kind of keep on keeping on with it. So right now, that's just my focus, just keeping it simple, expressing myself, being creative, and then taking it from there. So that's pretty much where I'm at today. Today is June 17th, 2026. Wow. Bring it on, though. Bring it on. It's getting warm, even in the evenings, but not super bad, not super hot. I'm in New Mexico, so it beats the humidity. So, but yeah, so keep it going. A lot of changes in the last 2 years, but I'll get into that as I record more episodes. Right now, I'm just here to say what's up and talk about some self-care. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's get on to the self-care tip. All right, so the self-care tip that I'm going to share today is take a walk after dinner. I've been doing this now for about 2 months, and I love it. It's so simple. I love the simple stuff. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to, sign up for a membership. You don't have to pay something monthly. You don't have to spend money, overthink it. Just go for a walk. Keep it fucking simple. So that's what I'm doing. I've been going for a walk after my meals in the evening. I even have one of those reflector vests. So I've sort of embraced the sort of function over fashion in my life. I recently bought a pair of Skechers, so I'm walking on sunshine practically. It's super comfortable. But yeah, I put on my reflector vest just mostly so my neighbors know I'm not like someone that they need to be concerned about. I'm not really walking in a busy street or walking in the street, but I live in a pretty nice neighborhood, and I'm grateful for it. So it's bright orange, and you can see me when you're driving. In fact, when I'm driving and people were walking around without it or walking their freaking dogs, I'm like, what the fuck? What, do you want to get killed? Do you have a death wish? Like, I'm almost at the point where it bothers me, like if people don't wear a reflector vest or something, flashlight, something, Anyway, the self-care tip is take a walk after dinner. I always loved walking my whole life. As a kid, once in a while, I'd walk after dinner with my mom. Love that. Didn't do that enough. I'd go into New York City. I wouldn't take trains, buses, subways, none of that, cabs. I would just walk everywhere. I just love walking. I love listening to music. If I'm with someone, I love being able to walk and talk. It's great. So I'm going to highlight a couple of the benefits of going for a walk after dinner. First one, it supports healthy digestion. This one you hear a lot. People always say, oh, it's good for digestion. It's good for digestion. And yeah, it is. You know, it keeps things moving, helps with your blood sugar. You're sort of burning it. You know what I mean? And yeah, like, I mean, just think about it. If you have food and you just sit there or lay there, you know, it's sort of just hanging out. But when you're walking, you're sort of using it as fuel. You're helping every aspect of your body digest it. So helps process food after a meal. Number two, it helps calm and regulate your nervous system, which reduces stress and any anxiety. Your nervous system is what controls all that shit. And it can run the show. Trust me, I've been there and it sucks. It's that fight or flight shit. It can fuck you up. So it helps regulate that. It helps keep everything chill. You know what I'm saying? Keeps it chill. Third is walking after a meal. Well, as I mentioned, will help regulate your blood sugar levels. That's always good. You don't want that to get all fucking out of whack. It'll fuck your shit up. You know, you want to live a long life. You want to take care of your heart. Next, number 4 is it provides a break from your screens and creates space to clear your mind. Amen. Hey, fucking man. You know, I mean, gosh, just getting out of the house, getting some fresh air, you know, changing up the scenery. And you know, I can't say it enough. Get away from those screens. Lastly, I wrote, personally, I walk for about 30 to 40 minutes after dinner, sometimes with music, most times with music. Sometimes I'll listen to a podcast, sometimes just silence, which is nice. You really can sort of tap into stuff in your subconscious or stuff that you've been putting off. Sometimes I'm on the phone. It's real windy here in New Mexico, so sometimes it's tough to be talking on the phone. And it brings a sense of peace. I mean, really. You know, especially at night when it's quiet. And it just really just helps me reset at the end of my day. So just a couple tips there. You know, supports healthy digestion. It'll help calm and regulate your nervous system. Helps with your blood sugar. Helps break away from screens. And just as a personal note, it gives me some peace at the end of my day. So try it out. You don't have to go for 30, 40 minutes like your boy here. Maybe go for 10 minutes. You know, keep it simple. But it feels good even on days where I don't go to the gym or I don't feel terribly active. I'm still going for my walk after dinner. So, all right, that's the self-care tip. Let's move on to the True Blue playlist. All right, so the song I chose is called N like Nancy, SPS. NSPS. The band is Drag. The album is called The Miracle Drug. Miracle Drug. Not the, but Miracle Drug. It's their EP. Came out this year. I got to see this band up in Santa Fe. They opened for Dive. They were great. In fact, when I see bands now, I'll look at the openers and check them out on Spotify. And if they're worth a shit, I'll show up. If not, I don't. You know, I just take my sweet time. So, and this band was definitely worth showing up for. So this song, NSPS, great walking song. Starts off with a very catchy piano. Almost has, it's like looped, you know, it's a really catchy hook. Breathy vocals, very synonymous with shoegaze music. You know, kind of very floaty, kind of breathy vocals. Lyrics are really cool. You can tell it has, you know, something to do with relationships, you know, things changing, you know, kind of a reflective kind of vibe. And yeah, really, like, if I were to introduce someone to this band, I'd probably send them this song. Great, as I said, a great walking song, very steady drums, catchy piano, has the kind of hazy guitar, nice rhythm to it. Keeps you moving, gives you something to think about with the lyrics. Towards the end, it's repeated. It's I think the lyric is, "Why must I continue to tell myself these things?" And it kind of goes in a loop. So again, a really good walking song, something to think about, deeper thought. Gives you something to think about. Don't we all need that sometimes, just something to think about, music that inspires you. Well, anyway, that's it. Again, the song is N, Nancy, S, Sam, P, Peter, S, Sam, NSPS. I don't know what it means. The band is Drag. The album is Miracle Drug. I'm Zachary Sucardi. This has been the True Blue Podcast. Thanks for checking this out and spending some time with me. Hope everyone has a peaceful evening or day. God bless. Peace.